Раз, это хардбас, все в спортивках Adidas и на Nike пацаны, слушаем хардбас басы. Этот стайл любимый, ждет все в ритме колбасы. 150 ударов тут.
The Discovery. Most of the stories on Creepypasta Wiki are pretty scary and pretty awesome. But there is one story that caught my eye the most. Username 666, there isn't a proper story on the Creepypasta Wiki, but it does get me quite tensed up. Well, anyway, last year in September 2011, I was just surfing the internet in hopes for finding some cool games I could play or anything that has Mario or Sonic in a mix with Zelda. I did manage to find one game with Sonic and Zelda in a game clashed together, but due to the poor ratings and how crappy it was, I gave up on the first level. I then decided to surf somewhere else and then remembered something. Kongregate. I remembered how they could have some awesome games there, so I decided to go there and ended up in Make Your Own Tower Defense game, which I loved so much. I then thought of playing it for a while. I did, until on the chat beside the game, very strange things started occurring with a strange user, 666. Is that what I think it is? I asked myself, thinking about the name, 666. Never seen a user called that. And then a thought rushed into my mind. At some time in 2010 the user 666 got banned permanently for making strange chanting on the chat. I even saw a bit of it. How horrible was that? Very horrible. And then, all the users on the chat disappeared and I was only left with myself and 666. Here's how the conversation went. Me equals Eddie 23911, 666 equals 666. Me, where'd everyone go? 666, they left. Me, what? How? 666, they got scared of me. Me, wait a second, you got banned in 2010, and yet you're still here? 666, yes, I am the devil and I can never be banned from anything. Me, oh I see, you're just a hacker. Nice try. 666, there's a lot more to learn. At that point, a pop-up appeared with just a black background and white text saying 666. EXE with a download button at the bottom. And then this appeared in the chat. 666, play and you'll regret it. 666, but there's no way to get rid of this. The pop-up will follow you until it's downloaded. Then, all of a sudden, the entire chat on Kongregate came back up, all the people were there, but when I looked for 666, it disappeared from the list. I was just horrified to what I saw, and what 666 said was amazingly true. Every page I went to, the pop-up appeared over and over. I got fed up with this shit and fired up Cam Studio to get ready to record the footage. I announced my name in the video, did all that crap like I always do in my Let's Plays on YouTube, and then clicked the download button, getting curious to find out what happens next. The 666 EXE game, the 3 options. The download took about 4 minutes to start up, so I just discussed my updates coming up very briefly. The game finally came up. Okay, let's see what this bitch has to offer, as I talked to my audience. I clicked open and then the game started. To my amazement, it didn't seem like anything to do with 666 at all. Instead there was a red background with dark red letters saying 666. There were 3 options: start your death, settings to your death, and exit. I started to feel quite tensed up and wondered why death was included in the menu. I started to have a strange feeling in my gut, like my brain was telling me to get out of this game before it is too late. I ignored the feeling and started to explore the settings menu. I was then horrified from the tips of my toes all the way up to the top of my head. I was trembling in fear to what I saw. And this is exactly what it said. Settings to your death. Who do you want to be killed by? 666/Satan/an exorcist. When do you want to be killed? As soon as I finish playing / as soon as you meet 666 again. How do you want to die? Stab / eyeball cutting / intestine ripping / eaten. Go back to menu. Okay, guys, obviously, this 666 dude wants to fuck around with me, crap. I said to my audience as I was covered with fear and curiosity. I then decided to end this crazy footage by saying, alright guys, I might as well exit now, this is starting to become suicidal. I clicked exit and then an error message popped up. Don't think about escaping, the fun hasn't started yet. Also, we've made sure you can't stop recording this footage, your viewers will suffer the same thing while watching this as you are. We are watching you. I don't know who this we is, but it sure was creepy. I had no choice but to click start your death. I don't know what's happening, but it didn't look right at all. It seemed as this was a suicidal game and this we wanted me to die a very severe death. Without any other thoughts, the game started. The 666 EXE game, the game itself. Holy fuck, what the hell is this? The first thing that appeared from the game was the pentagram with a body laying down on the floor. It stayed like that for about 5 minutes and then turned to static. After, it went straight to a multiple choice quiz with very horrific messages. The whole point of the game from what I saw is that the game shows you one very cryptic video of either massacre deaths or screams of pain and footage of someone's flesh being ripped apart by something. Then, a multiple choice question appeared on the screen with a counter on the bottom. It appeared to me to be a number of how many gross videos you watched, quite freaky. And it turns out that you are forced to pick the right answer. If you pick the wrong answer, nothing happens. I managed to get through 23 videos until it turned very satanic and cryptic. The 24th video, the one I hated the most, was a group of people who seemed to be chanting of some sort of language I have never heard of, and I don't think it's even a human language. Sounds too much alien-like to be a language. Also, now I think I've hit a dead end because the video will just loop over and over. It won't stop. I'm guessing this is gonna stay like this for a while. I said, getting all tensed up over what I was watching. Afterwards, something caught my eye. Along with all this shit happening with the chanting, there seemed to be a chat box on the bottom left. It appeared to me that there was one user already on the chat. I was then relieved to see that someone else is having this experience. I clicked the text to see who else was experiencing this madness, and then a complete shiver came over me. 2 users were there. Eddie Cool, my Congregate username, which is strange because I wasn't on Congregate this time and I had no idea how this was connected to it. And that dreaded account. 666. How the fuck did it manage to get onto this? Was he the one who planned all this to happen? Was it one of those strange people who were chanting in the pentagram in the middle of the screen? I have no clue. And 666 appeared to be talking to me again. Here's that painful conversation. 666, do you like it so far? Me, no, it's fucking terrible. So much terrible things are happening. 666, haha, I love this. Me, that's it, I'm turning this shit off via mains. 666, hold on, we're not finished with you yet. 666, you still need to die first. Pissed and angry, I took the plug out to find the computer still on. The fuck, man. The fuck. The conversation continued. 666, you think you can stop us easily? Me, who is this us and we? 666, isn't it obvious already? Me, what do you mean? 666, we're in front of you. Me, the chanting? 666, yes, we're the devils chanting for Satan to rise and murder you from the computer screen. 666, we're the devils you are seeing now. 666, goodbye, smiley face. From that point, the chat box disappeared and the final question came up. I was so petrified that I couldn't move. I turned into an inanimate object from what I just read. 666 is telling the truth, you will die a horrible death, do you believe this? The only answers were either yes or no. Again, nothing happened when I clicked the wrong answer, which in this case was no. So I clicked yes, and then the game turned black as a very demonic voice appeared saying these very words I still can't get out of my head: you are going to suffer a painful death and a horrible sin. Make your prayers now. Then, the game shut off on its own and a message box appeared saying, no one's gonna help you now. You are now free to do whatever you want, but the pentagram with us shall remain on this soulless computer. Every icon on your desktop and on your C drive shall change into that very picture we talked about. You may stop recording now. Upload it quick though, or else we won't be able to share the secret of your death. I had a decision to make now, both are terrible. One is to upload the video as soon as possible until it won't be accessible to show the world this devastating game, but this evil spirit will travel along the sending to other people's computers. Or two, don't upload it to save other people's lives, but no one will believe me and this evil spirit will remain on my computer. I stopped the recording and went to sleep for the next day. But I couldn't sleep all night. I was thinking whether to upload the video or not. Around 11:53 p.m. I decided to go back to my computer, and once I did get on, another message appeared, but this time it seemed more hard to read. I tld you to upload te video as SNS possible. You only has Sven Myots on LTS to lat. HRY up. It took me a while to decode the message though. It said, I told you to upload the video as soon as possible. You only have 7 minutes until it's too late. Hurry up. I was so frightened, but I didn't upload it. The user follows through chats. A week has gone by after that terrible message and nothing out of the ordinary has happened. When I started the computer, all those pentagrams were still there, as usual after that tragedy. I decided to go surfing on the internet again for some Sonic and Zelda mix games, but avoided Congregate at all costs. But something strange keeps happening. 666 keeps following me through every chat I went to. Whenever I went to another chat on any other website, 666 kept appearing all the time saying this. 666, hello target. Hello target. What does that mean? What does 666 mean by target? I was so fucking confused. I couldn't take it anymore. He would just follow me over and over through different websites. Even when there wasn't a chat, somewhere on the page those two words kept appearing. Hello target. The final time with 666. I think this is all over. No, I thought this was all over. 666 seemed to stop following me. He never said anything for the past 2 hours. I knew something wasn't right. Well, at least he's gone now, I said to myself, feeling confident. I found an addicting Sonic game too, and I played through it for a while. I recall the name was Sonic Flash or something like that. I've always chosen Amy Rose as the character to play though, since she's my favorite Sonic character for various reasons I don't want to go on about. Well, if she was in the Flash game, that is. I stopped playing for a while and decided to read some more creepypastas, but once I went to the homepage, Cleverbot appeared out of random. I thought it was Ben trying to contact me or something. I've always wanted to contact Ben, so I was kinda excited. But that all went away. Here's the conversation and the last of what I heard of 666. CB, you didn't do as I said. Me, of what? CB, 666. EXE, you never uploaded the footage. Me, oh that, I didn't want to let you destroy other people's lives. CB, too bad, you're gonna die now. Me, oh really? CB, yes, you owe us now. Me, oh you what? CB, your life. 666. EXE can never be downloaded again thanks to you. Me, well lucky that it didn't get to anyone. CB, but it went to you. Me, so then, my death? CB, you will see horrifying images in your sleep tonight and again for the next 5 weeks. I won't kill you though because I'm feeling generous. Me, and what kind of images are they? CB, lots of images of people getting murdered and killed, flesh being ripped apart. This is the last time you shall see me. Get ready for your payback. Me, why are you doing this to me? CB, because the only way to live is to die. I was completely puzzled at that point, but I don't know why this happened to me but not anyone else. Me, but why me? CB, because your little 12-year-old autistic brain can't handle this stuff. This is my fun. Me, WTF. How did you know I was 12? And how did you know I was autistic? In reality, I was in fact 12 but then turned 13 at the end of the year, and I am in fact autistic. Kinda scary how Cleverbot knew this personal thing about me. CB, I know all, and these images will stay with you for the rest of your life. Me, I'm so freaked right now that this is happening. CB, hello. My name is Cleverbot. I knew that Cleverbot started normally now, so I didn't say a word of 666. The aftermath and moral. For those 5 weeks, those images poured into my head. I still have these images now in my head, and to anyone who reads this, I think I know why this happened to me. When 666 appeared, I should have closed the window straight away, but because of my curiosity, I decided to go on and look what mess I stumbled on. Now 666 could be anywhere. Please, if you see 666, don't go chatting to him. Instead, be wise and get the fuck out before he takes over your mind with cryptic images. Just be wise and you won't end up like me. I don't know what to do now. 666 appears all over the place still, but he never talks, just stays on the list. I've told my friends and family about this, but they all say I'm just talking shit and I'm just imaging things. Trust me, this is far more worse than imagining things. So now you know what to do. Why am I writing this now? Well, here's the answer you've been waiting for. 666. EXE and 666 have gotten me, I'm now their toy.